In the last year, every month, we are contributing to the electricity market up to 3%, 4%. So that is something very important for electricity. Because at the end, actually there are 2 points there. First of all, that if you add this production to the problem of the demand decrease in the 2009, then the big companies are seeing that their demand have blown up to 10% or something like that. So their expectative have dropped very, very deeply, and that's one of our problems. The other point is that it's possible to penetrate this technology without any technological problem in the mix in the electricity mix. So something I repeated very often is that the main agent in terms of renewables for the Spanish market have been the Red Eléctrica Española, that is the technical operator of the grid, because they have solved the technological problem in order for renewables to introduce into the electricity market without causing any problem in a technological problem. So something important is that there are no technological barriers for PV. Not at least technological barriers that we cannot solve. And even if they want to tell us that we cannot manage this energy, that we depend on the sun and whatever, all those problems are no problems at all. We can solve them with the system we have. Okay? And just to finish, because I have a long presentation around the situation, the minister, the discussion, so on, but I think you can watch it later, because it's in Spanish, but you may translate it. Right now, we are dealing with the government. We are trying to achieve a compromise in order for the market not to stop. We have suffered a very slowdown of the market. I mean, have stopped completely. Basically, as Joaquin said, the numbers are incredible. I don't know. I mean, of course, I know how we're living. We're living for the Italian market, French market, and so on. But it's a very sad situation right now. And I think we have to look to Europe in order for you to help us to tell the politicians that this is a technology that cannot be stopped. Because the main problem we have now is that Spain, we cannot sell energy outside. The interconnection is only at 3%. And now we have an overcapacity of electricity production. And that is our problem. So that is the only message I want to give you. Just makes pressure, because the Spanish situation may be your situation in the short term. They want to stop. I mean, this is what the ministry wants, this slow down the tariffs. I mean, even we had in the 2009 a 30% of reduction, they want us to put even a higher reduction right now. It's incredible. We cannot achieve. They want to stop the land installation. They want to put PV only in buildings. I think that is a very a step backwards. I mean, this is something that can kill us, and we cannot permit it. So we have to fight together around that. They also want to, I mean, there's a message in trying to stop the hours that PV works and so on. That would be killing the sector again. So, I mean, it makes no sense. We have to work for the technological improvement every minute. However, what we are fighting, this is the situation of the market. This is supposed to be the same table that the minister wanted us to do. Now they're coming back and saying, stop a little bit harder, so on. But something very important that I want to show you, well, we are reducing prices very, very highly. And even with this reduction of prices, we can still, I mean, in terms of prices, there's no problem. We can achieve the prices in Spain to make these installations profitable. But the problem is that regulations is very, very tough, and it slowed down all the permits and so on. And we have to look all together for the grid parity. I think grid parity is going to change the market. It's not easy. The mentality is going to be very, very different, because our client, mainly in Spain, it's mainly a financial client, someone that wants to put some money and recuperate that money years later. If we change into grid parity, there would be a safer market that is not that clear in terms of energy. So it's a good opportunity because we are achieving to those prices, but it's also a big risk. If we stop in the grid parity, maybe a big problem. So some interviews, some news around there, they say that grid parity will be the solution for PV. I don't agree quite much because somehow a grid parity changes the client, changes the market. So we have to think a lot about that. And this is what we have right now. You look at the prices reduction, it's incredible. I mean, wind power haven't lowered down the prices that fast. And they still say that we are expensive. No way. No way. We need some more time. That's it. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you. And we are here to help you whatever you want. I think the project is very interesting, and we have to look forward to send a message that landfill installation integrated areas, I think installation in the ground have helped a lot for PV to reduce prices. So we cannot think that now the market should go only into rooftops. That makes no volume at all. So I think your project is very interesting, and in a very, very interesting moment to send that message to the European Commission. There's an interesting document also made by ASIF saying that with only the 1% of the whole Spanish surface, we had the energy for the whole Europe in PV. So we all know. Now we have to send the message to the people that are not that convinced. So, because something I found out very funny is that most of the time we talk with people that we are all convinced in this forum, but once we go to different forums, they don't know us. And I don't know, it's funny.